Welcome back to Reem and Beam Unplugged. This is episode 7. Today we have a very special guest, the new QB1, Athan. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Welcome to the pod, bro.
Great to have you, Athan.
Thanks for having me.
Let's get into it, bro. Coming here from Minnesota, what played into that decision and what made Rutgers home for you?
Yeah, honestly, I entered the portal. It was super scary to begin with. I went in there not really knowing what to expect, and it popped off right away, and, super fortunate that it did. And, I came here on my visit, and that feeling when you commit somewhere and, you're like, this is home. That's how I felt on my visit, so.
Did you do research on our team, and, what did you find through that research, and how has those relationships and those connections been built since you've been here?
No, I definitely did. Yeah. I watched the Miami game. I wasn't really sure where I was going to go yet or what I was going to do. So I just watched all the bowl games. And, I really looked at, everybody's roster, to be honest. I was open. I really wasn't sure what I was going to do or where I was going to go. But when I decided that I was going to come here, I did. Look at the positions people played, stuff you typically do, look at the IG, whatever. And then it was more of when I got here, and before I even got here, I did my best to remember all your guys' names, before I even got here, because I just, that's something I like doing, addressing somebody by their name. So, it was more of when I got here that process really started to just take off. The connections were just right away off the bat.
What is some of the differences you see from your previous school to this school?
Yeah, honestly, just the way we do things and, how intentional everybody is about what they do. It's, just a whole different state. So, seeing how people act, what people eat, it's different than Midwest people, I guess. So it's new to me. The pizza's better. I don't care what anybody says. The East Coast got the best pizza on the planet. So.
I agree.
So for the Rutgers fans getting to know who you are, what is Athan like outside of the football and outside the helmet?
I love to fish. I'm just like Drem. We went fishing actually 2 weeks ago. I didn't catch nothing, but he caught a big striper. I love fishing. Anybody could see me on the games. I don't know. You guys are probably bummed, so it don't matter, but. Madden, Fortnite, Call of Duty, anybody could see me. I'm a gamer, so.
2K?
Yeah. You could get smoked, too.
Nah, I doubt it.
Nah, you don't want it. It's all good. Yeah. No,
I didn't even hear about you playing the game.
Don't ask Kenny, though. Don't ask Kenny. I won't lie. Kenny smoked me in Madden.
Nah,
He could play. He could play.
He
played.
So when you entered the portal and you came, was it guaranteed that your brother was coming with you?
Me and him, since we've been born, we do everything together.
Yeah.
I can't leave him, and he can't leave me. So if we do some, we're doing it together. So, yeah.
I love that, bro. Y'all came here.
Yeah.
You threw a touchdown to him in the spring game. How did that feel?
Yeah, that was the first time in college, on TV, where we've connected. So it was a special moment for sure.
Hit the hello, brother.
Yeah. Hello, brother. How we doing, brother?
Yeah.
So since I met you, I feel like you fit into this program so well, since the day you got here. Do you feel that way? And if so, why do you think that is the case?
Yeah, that's credit to y'all. Seriously, you guys, welcome me in here. And I didn't feel like it was a step back. I felt like it was a step forward. And, my future and the things I want to do, it was very easy to come in here and work. It was fun too, and you guys made it fun as players and as coaches, and I can't, credit this university and the people that work here and play here enough for that. It was I felt here and I came here and I felt great. I felt ready, and you're right about that for sure. I feel very close with everybody already. I've only been here for 6 months, so
we definitely created a bond fast. So coming here, getting into a competition, what did that do for your game, and how did that help you?
Yeah, it helped me in a bunch of areas, but I was just a lot more intentional about what I was doing. I really bought into the culture here, and I came here and I just was intentional about everything, and I did everything I could to help everybody else too, because I have a lot of experience now. So, I've seen a lot at this stage in my journey, and, being able to share that experiences with the other quarterbacks and maybe other players, it's been, I think, very helpful on both sides of the ball.
Take me through how hard it is playing quarterback, especially at this Big Ten level. Like, what goes into the work and the work ethic and all that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like boosting it up, but it comes with difficulty. You got to sacrifice a lot of things. You always got to be on point. You can't have off days, and I've learned that as I've gone through that. At this position, there's no off days. You got to come every day ready to go, even when you don't feel it. Feel that you're at your best. You got to be at your best, and that's definitely what I've learned. So
when you came here, you know me, you got to look through the Instagram page and stuff. So I saw you drip like the quarterback sleeves. Are you bringing that with you to Rutgers?
Double sleeves? Double sleeves?
No, Reem. He got like the loose sleeves like on Madden. You ever seen like the loose long sleeves?
Okay.
He used to wear that in Minnesota.
But you got a tat sleeve, so I feel like you got to show the tats.
My drip ain't all there. I can't lie. I gotta work on it. I know I'm lacking a little bit on that side, but it's coming though for sure. The unis are fire. So my drip coming. I ain't worried about it. That's why I had to make up for it with the tattoo. That's I got the tat. It's already a little drippy.
You gotta leave the tat sleeve out.
Yeah.
No, you gotta show that all the time.
Yeah.
So how long have you been playing football?
I've been playing tackle since like second grade. Yeah, but I haven't always played quarterback. I played running back. I was super aggressive as a kid.
Really?
No, I love.
You played defense?
Yes.
Linebacker?
Dude, I was an animal. I was an animal.
You gotta send us some clips, bro.
Dude, I was crazy. I will. I was just like, I had a little like switch in my brain. Like when someone hit me, it was like, oh yeah, I'm coming for you, bro. Yeah. I played like LT, bro. Lawrence Taylor. I was really like that. Now I'm gonna cut this whole conversation right here. I got a question for you because this has really been lurking in my mind. I just been thinking about it. LeBron or MJ?
You already know the answer. Athan, you already know the answer.
Don't say what I think you're going to say, bro.
Wait, please don't tell me
you're
going with MJ.
MJ is the best of all time, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Why?
He is the
Why?
GOAT.
Why? Because he has more rings?
Yes.
Because he has more rings?
6 for 6 in the finals, bro.
On the biggest stage possible. He's
6
never
for
lost.
6 in the finals.
He's never lost on the biggest stage.
He never
possible.
lost on the biggest stage. You're going to sit here and go with
LeBron?
He's has lost.
Bro,
six.
longevity
Y'all sitting here telling me,
no.
no. I'm not saying that. Y'all sitting here telling me Michael Jordan is a better basketball player than LeBron James?
He's the greatest basketball player.
No, he's not.
Basketball.
He just has more rings than him. He's not a better basketball player than LeBron
winner.
James. Like, let's be real. Y'all have to stop. This conversation has to die one day.
He used to have people in dance competitions mid-game, bro. Like, people didn't know what to do. Their feet were everywhere, bro.
I ain't never
MJ
heard
was
LeBron.
crazy.
Yo,
MJ was
I
crazy,
can't wait.
bro.
Like, probably in like 10 or 15 years when LeBron documentary come out, like, we all going to be like, whoa. The Last Dance is going to trash The Last Dance.
Not.
It is.
Because, like, The Last Dance, bro, The Last Dance, like, it made me, like, when he was like, cut, you don't want to play that way? Don't play that way. I felt that.
LeBron
like he
has so many people that he's went against, played with. Bro, it's going to be the best documentary ever, sports documentary. And now he's about to play with his son. Shout out you, Bron and Bronny.
That's cool.
No, that's a great
amazing.
accomplishment for him.
That's amazing.
So I'm just saying,
That
LeBron
doesn't
is the
make you a
greatest
goat,
player
though.
ever.
That
LeBron is the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball. I appreciate what Jordan did, though, but
you still see Jordan game within basketball today, bro.
you never watched Jordan live.
I've watched Bron live.
Exactly.
I've watched players dominate in Bron era.
We watched players
Steph
dominate
Curry.
in Jordan era.
Steph Curry.
What are we talking about?
When Jordan started winning, he was winning.
Yeah.
Yo, LeBron with
And
the
Jordan went
bubble.
and did something else, too.
Yo, do they realize LeBron with the 10 straight finals?
He got
Like,
three
that's
real-
unheard of.
Yo,
with different
how many
teams.
he won? How many final rings he got?
He went to 10 straight, though.
How many rings he got?
That's unheard of.
How many rings he got? Tell me how many rings he got.
That's not unheard of.
How many
Like,
rings?
10 straight?
How many rings?
It doesn't matter. You can't.
Yes, that does.
It does, man.
He didn't win them all.
How many
he went
got?
to 10
How
straight.
how many
he went to
does he
10
have?
straight. He went to 10
Three.
straight. 10 straight.
He has
You know
three.
how hard that is, Athan?
He has
Think
three.
about how hard that is.
You're gonna say the
To
bubble.
go to 10 straight.
You're gonna
But
say the bubble.
we're talking about the GOAT, bro.
Yeah.
You went to 10
We're talking about
straight,
the
and
GOAT
you ain't-
of a Yes.
Like we're talking about GOATs. Like
yes.
LeBron
James.
Jordan sits
He
at his
won't answer
own like
me.
level. Like there's like, but LeBron, I can't like he's not. It's not even general. Like he's like it goes back and forth. He'll be. Him and Jordan are the two best to like I think will ever.
Of
walk
course,
this
I
planet.
agree.
One or two.
I
yeah,
agree.
I agree.
Yeah, but MJ's one, and then it goes LeBron.
Yeah, I think it's one, too.
Because he has 6 rings and Brown has 4. Okay.
Yeah, and you know.
He's a winner.
Let's just stop the conversation right there. It's a ring battle. It's a ring battle.
All right, bro. So
understand.
let's go. Let's go to the league. Like you quarterback. What's your top 5 quarterbacks all time?
Great question. A-Rod number 1.
Over
A-Rod.
Brady.
Yeah. Like I just like A-Rod's my GOAT, bro. Like I think his talent and just the way he like plays the game, I think is insane. I'm going Mahomes in there. Brady, Seattle Russell Wilson, and Joe Montana.
I like Seattle Russ.
Dude, he was
Seattle
tough.
Russ got one of the best deep balls ever.
Tough. And you know, people like just because of what happened with the Broncos, like people like forgot about like how good Russell Wilson actually is. Like I think he's really good, and the way he approaches the game too.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you model your game after any quarterbacks today?
I would like to play like Trevor Lawrence. Like I think that's like just because he's taller, you know, his body type's naturally a little skinnier. It's kind of, you know, how I am, and he could run, but he don't like to run, and he could throw the ball. So I think I play a lot like him. I don't think I model my game necessarily after anybody, but I play a lot like him, and I try and take things from, you know, quarterbacks all around the league. Like Mahomes, like, and, you know, all the sidearm stuff. Like, you do need – he just doesn't do it just to do it. Like, you need to do those things. You need to study, you know, what arm angles you're able to throw at different times. So, yeah, I try and take little things from everybody's game. What about y'all? Like, who do you study in the league?
So, like, for a technician, it's like Pat Surtain. Like, he's just a technician.
Yeah, he's good.
Corner, bro. Like, his technique is beautiful. Like, the way he plays, like, you could tell he's like he studies the game so much. Like, he knows his opponents. He break people down. Like, a corner with, like, a mindset that I like is either Jalen Ramsey or Alexander with the Packers, because, like, they're just dogs, bro. They're going to go after it. And that's the kind of mindset you got to have at DB, because you really on the island, bro. So
you see that clip when Alexander was on the news? Like, a random news reporter thought, like, he was a fan.
Yo, he's crazy, bro. Like, he has, like, a whole collage of straight memes of him. Like, bro, he crazy.
Yeah, he's funny. I like his game, too.
I like how he carries himself.
Yeah. What about you?
I think for me, it has to be Fred Warner. I mean, like,
I like that.
It feel like he does everything right. Like, he leads the defense, starts the communication, plays sideline to sideline, plays violently in the box, can cover, tackles well. And then the other one I would probably say is Tremaine Edmonds. He was at the Bills a couple years ago. I think he's with the Bears now. He's just like my body frame. Like, he's like taller, a longer guy, sideline to sideline, plays Mike as well. So those are the two I would say. When you watch film, what are some of the details you look at when you're studying opponent or defense? Like, what goes into that?
Yeah, well, I love to look at tendencies. Like, you know, what are their habits? I'm not going to say, like, what I know about y'all, but, like, you know, I look for, you know, there's certain things that, you know, DBs or, you know, anybody might do before play, or what do they like to do disguising-wise? What are their alignments? Where are their pre-snap alignments? Where they end up post-snap? How do they, you know, maybe in quarters their responsibilities this, but how do they change it a little bit into their play style? You know, are they a lateral guy or, you know, vertical, horizontal guy? There's a whole bunch of things that, you know, as a quarterback I'm looking for to break down and, you know, see how our play is going to work into this defense. Like, you know, I think about every play and, you know, just the intention I've gone through this offseason. You know, I'll take a clip of you guys and see, you know, what are you guys running, and I'll, you know, pick apart our playbook and see, okay, how does this play fit into what they do here, you know, and, you know, go over it and, you know, just look. So, like, the little details is definitely like as a quarterback you need, and you can't skip over those. Like you need those little details.
I definitely like that because me, myself, like, that's how I am, like, especially during the season. Like, that's all I do is just watch film and try to pick up tendencies, see how receivers line up and stuff. So, yeah, you can pick up a lot just from watching film.
Yeah. It's important to learn how to watch film, too. Like, I didn't, when I first got into college, I did not know how to watch film.
Same.
Like, but as I've gotten older, too, and it's definitely, you could see how much watching film like translates to gameplay. Like everything's a lot faster.
Yeah.
So
you're a quarterback, bro. You got a strong arm. You ever throw a baseball?
yeah, I think right now I'm touching over 90 if I were like the pitch.
Over 90?
Yeah. So I seen that stuff on Alu. Yeah, I'd make bro look silly in the plate.
You make Aiden look silly?
Yeah, talk about I'm the best baseball. Like, he ain't seen nobody play, and I know darn well he does not know how to hold a baseball bat. He don't know it. No, I'm not trying to hear that.
You pitch against Alu.
Yeah.
3 strikes. It's
strike
fast.
1, strike 2, strike 3. Alu doesn't even know he's at bat. It was 3 strikes already.
Is he swinging?
He didn't even know he was at bat, fam.
Is he swinging or he's caught looking all 3?
Dude, he didn't even know I threw it.
Do you throw any other pitches, or is just a
no? All jokes aside, like I could throw curveball. My knuckle's pretty nasty.
Knuckleball.
But I stopped. I stopped when I was in 8th grade because I had a coach tell me that I had to choose between football or baseball because of my throwing mechanics, and I just chose football.
I played both basketball and baseball until I got to like.
Oh, I got a good question. Keep going though.
9th grade, I stopped playing baseball. I didn't play in high school. Basketball and football was my high school sports. Kind of fell off with basketball though. Once I got serious with football, I'm like, I know this is gonna be it. So it was just them two up until my last year in high school.
I used to, like, I grew up playing soccer. I was just fast at everybody. So they put me at 4, I just go score.
Yeah.
And then once I got to high school, I played basketball my freshman year.
Track guy.
But I didn't like it.
Can y'all hoop though?
I can hoop. Let me tell you though, I'm not no like I ain't gonna lie and say I'm a bucket getter, but I played great basketball, bro. Like, I'm gonna play defense. I'm gonna make the right basketball play. And if I'm hitting, I'm like Steph. For real. Like, if it's on, I'm like Steph.
Yeah, no,
But if I'm off, like, you feel?
Said you like Steph?
Yeah. If I'm hitting,
I get what he's saying.
Like, bro, if I go to the gym and I'm feeling it, I'm knocking them down, bro. I'm knocking them down.
No, we not.
No. Now, we've played together, and I feel like we play great basketball. Like, we used to run at the APC. It used to be me, Beam, Max, Chris, and who was the 5th? It varied. It went, but I thought we played well. I used to hoop a little bit. I ain't never really take it serious, though.
Yeah,
that's how I was too. Basketball, bro, like, it's not my kind of sport.
Yeah.
It's fun to just pick up and play.
I was a rebounder in high school.
I used to get bored.
You play center?
I'll tell you, yeah. I was the tallest guy in the team by like 30
I know.
But I'll tell you what, I could jump out the gym when I was in
You was dunking?
Yeah. Yeah. What?
I need to see some clips. I need to see some clips. Athan, I need to see clips. Like, I believe you, but I need to see the
proof. We're going to insert a lot of clips in this episode so he can prove.
We need to see some clips of Athan dunking.
Are you guys being serious?
I'm super serious.
Athan, like,
if there were...
Yo, you watched the last episode, right? Hey, Lou came on here telling
brought up stats.
He was so good at basketball. We bring up his stats.
Y'all believed him when he told y'all that?
Yo, the way he sounded real, like, he sounded real confident, so I believed him.
No,
I pull up stats, it was terrible.
I'm dissing A-Lou right now, but A-Lou, he's a good athlete, bro. I'm dissing A-Lou, but he's a good athlete. But yeah, I saw the stats. That's why I didn't say nothing about my stat because I was not trying to have my stats brought up.
We'll signal a producer real quick. He pull up the stats.
Because I remember he was like, "Y'all pull up the stats." He's like, "Y'all pulled up the stats."
Yeah. Whole mood changed when you pull up the stats.
He was like, "Yeah, I might have been off by a couple numbers." A couple. Anyways, if it wasn't football, like, either what would y'all be doing or what sport would y'all be doing right now? Even if it's not sports, like, what would you want to be doing?
I used to watch, like, like Criminal Minds and stuff growing up. So if I wasn't playing the sport, I want to be like a like FBI agent or something like that.
That's fire.
Like that lifestyle was lit. I used to watch Criminal Minds every day growing up, and then like another sport. Like low key. I would have wanted to stay with soccer because they get that money up. Soccer, bro.
I heard you're like
You feel me?
top 3. I want to hear your opinion on speed wise on the team. I've heard top 3 though.
I definitely put myself in top 3, and if you don't feel that way, you gotta race me.
Who in there with you?
Can I do a top 5? Because I don't want to be disrespectful.
I got my 5.
Disrespectful. Because look, 3 is like I know 2 people. Like it's gonna be a race. It's gonna be a great race. But I definitely see myself in that top 3, and I definitely see myself being the one. I put Shorty in there. Ben Black. Zylan. This is a 40-yard dash, too. I don't run track. 40-yard dash. We play football. Myself, of course. 5 a toss-up. You can go Fitz Dybere. You can go like it's a lot of people you can throw in that 5th spot, bro. But I definitely got myself top 5.
I think I got you, Shorty, Ben Black, Damir. Because I seen him run. I haven't seen him run in game, but I've seen him run in practice and stuff. That boy fast. The 5th one is hard.
DB too. I don't want to leave you out, bro. DB.
Zylan, yeah.
Zylan's a
you
burner.
got it. Yeah, that would have to be the 5th.
Yeah, burner, bro. It's some fast guys on this team, bro. Like it's some speed, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all got some speed you gonna throw to too.
Yeah, facts.
Now Drim fast too, though. Drim
is quick.
And if it's a 42, you gotta think about the
40,
quickness.
yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
It's a 40. Like a lot of guys I named, they track guys, but like it's all about that start for real. If I can get out, they not catching.
Eric
can run too. Eric can run. It's some guys, bro. It'll be a great race. We gotta do it sometime this offseason. Yo, you gotta answer the other question. If you wasn't playing football,
what sport I would be playing? Definitely basketball. I didn't like no other sports to take serious. Like I would take football. The next one would be basketball.
what position? Like, would you be
But like my height at the pro level and college level, I'm not no big man, but I'm not really. My game is not a guard. I would try to squeeze in the forward somewhere, small forward, maybe play the wing a little bit, move my feet, rebound, play defense. But yeah, I would have to say hoops. And then I always grew up saying something in law enforcement as well. Yeah. Like I just got my bachelor's degree with criminal justice. So somewhere in that field, I'm not sure what though.
What would you be?
Probably baseball. I'd be pitching, I think. Or I was crazy at shortstop. I was crazy. I have this sauce that I created by myself, right? So I'd say I'd want to be an entrepreneur. I'll put y'all on real quick. Some ranch, and then barbecue, and then you mix it.
It go crazy.
Hey, that is crazy. I want y'all to try it. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna make it for y'all next time I see y'all eating like mozzarella sticks or something. I'm just gonna put it on y'all plate. And then you come on here next time and let them know if it was good or bad. I'm telling you, try it. I'm telling y'all, try it out. It'll change your life. You'll never have ketchup, ranch, or barbecue by itself again. This is my ad right now, my commercial. Please try it. So, yeah.
Yo,
I'd be all jokes. I'd want to be an entrepreneur in some sort. Like I've always wanted to do something like. I've always wanted to start something. I love exploring and doing new things. Yeah. So like, somewhere along that route, doing something that's just different. I don't know. I like to be creative too. So
Athan, you're a Greek quarterback playing college football. What does that mean to you and your family? And then, what is that nationality like?
Yeah. It means a lot, honestly. I take being Greek, like I'm very prideful in that and very, grateful that I am Greek. One, because I just love the culture so much. And, you know, you just asked, what is it like being Greek? The holidays are crazy. Like Christmas, Easter, like the food, and like how, like just from my experience, how Greek people are celebrating holidays. It's like one of the coolest things you could experience. And like dancing too. I could speak a little Greek. Tikanis. That's like hello in Greek. Or Christos Anesti. It's like what we say around like Easter, yeah. So, yeah, it's seeing how big the Greek culture is, especially out here. Like there's so much Greek supporters. It's actually pretty cool and awesome and unique just being able to experience that. So, yeah, it's fun.
So you got like a big family. You're always together.
Huge. Yeah, whenever it comes to like, you know, the holidays or if everybody's got time off, like we always find a way to be together. You know, I have a ton of family out here too. My parents grew up in Old Bridge, so I have a bunch of, you know, Greek people that know my family just because we're Greek and they built that connection over the years. So, yeah.
Well, Athan, bro, we really appreciate you pulling up, bro. I look forward to keep building this relationship, this bond, bro, because it's grown fast.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you're at home base leading us this year, bro. Can't wait to see what you do here. Is anything you want to tell Rutgers Nation before we go?
Get excited. It's going to be a fun year. So
Let's
do it, baby. Appreciate
do
you
it.
having me on.
Appreciate you coming, bro.
Do it.
Let's do it,
Appreciate
man.
you, brother.
Yeah.
We out.